On this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. Breaking news: Thomas Partey's contract extension close. Is Arsenal looking to extend the Thomas Partey contract for him or not? What is the current situation of Thomas Partey's possible contract extension with Arsenal Football Club? We are bringing you all the very details in this video on this channel, Sports 7GH. Blackstars Legend Asamoah Gyan has opened up again on several issues concerning his career in football. He has opened up on the most underrated Blackstars player ever, according to him, and also an emotional moment in his career. He has opened up on that, and we are going to look at all of that in this video on this channel, and then we look at some other stories also in this video. Please do all to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts, comments, views, opinions below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. So the sports minister has been speaking. Yes, some few days ago, he's been speaking and he says that, hey Charlie, this sports minister part here, no need to review Blackstars budget yet. Stop antagonizing GFA. Now, I wanted to talk about this because it's like Ghanaians are asking. It's not like Ghanaians are asking for the budget. It's not like that. Look. The president of the nation went to read State of the Nation address and he said it. Nobody told him to go and say that. The president of the nation said that you, the sports minister, and his office, the presidency, must make known the budget of the Black Stars to the people of Ghana, because it is the taxpayers' money we are using for the Black Stars. Now, the Black Stars have come down to play World Cup qualifiers versus Chad and versus Madagascar. Nobody knows the budget that took place or that was used to cater for the Black Stars. And now we are asking for it, and you are saying that no need to review the Black Stars budget now. But who said there was the president of the nation saw that there is a need for you to review the budget. Why do you think there is no need? Why do you think as the sports minister there is no need? You see, what I don't understand is that as the sports minister, I'm sure you knew what the president was going to say about sports. So if you think it wasn't needed for him to say that, why did you let the president see and then you go contrary to what the president said? Me, that is just my problem. Because if the president didn't come and say that, review the budget to the Ghanaian people, I'm not sure for qualifiers, Ghanaians will be asking for the budget. But because the president has come out and said that, people are asking for the budget for Black Stars World Cup qualifiers. And now you are not ready to review the qualifying budget to the people. And that's some way. Well, let's just move on and talk to you about Mohammed Kudus and KAMALDEEN Sulemana doing very well to jointly support this year's Sheikh Shari Botu Ramadan Cup with a donation ahead of the 10th edition of the competition, which will take place on Saturday, which is tomorrow. So the West Ham and Southampton players presented a trophy, medals, and a cash prize of 5,000 to the Ghana cedis to the organizers. These will be awarded to the winners of the one-day gala tournament. In a statement, organizers expressed their gratitude to the two players, notifying that the donation honors the national chief imam Sheikh Osman Nuhu Saribotu, under whose auspices the tournament is held. This general support from Mohammed Kudus and KAMALDEEN Sulemana is deeply appreciated on behalf of the National Chief Imam. We thank them for helping sustain this important initiative, the statement read. So that is a very good gesture by Black Stars player Mohammed Kudus and Black Stars players Mohammed Kudus and KAMALDEEN Sulemana, helping to support the National Chief Imam's tournament that'll be coming on Saturday. Okay, just tomorrow. Yeah, it's very important that we talk about it and we praise them for such a very good job done, supporting not only in cash but medals, trophy, and the rest is very, very important. Okay, this is an annual tournament that brings together over 30 Zongo communities to promote peace, unity, and showcase football talent. This year's edition is dubbed Champions Edition. It will feature only former winners, founding communities, and those with notable records. 15 teams will compete at the Kudus Park in Accra. Okay, good. So it's a very, very important one that we praise Kudus Mohammed and KAMALDEEN Sulemana. All right, now let's talk to you about the Thomas Partey contract issues. Mikel Arteta has broken his silence on Thomas Partey's contract when he was asked, and the Arsenal manager says that there is still progress on contract talks with some players at the club, including Ghanaian midfielder Thomas Partey. The 31-year-old's deal with Gunners expires in June, but the club is yet to hand him a new contract, leaving the door opened for the player to talk to other teams. There are reports Barcelona and former club Atletico Madrid are all interested in signing the midfield stalwarts. However, the Arsenal player is also having interest from Premiership clubs like Crystal Palace and the rest. Ahead of their game versus Ipswich Town on Saturday, Arteta hinted, over the weekend rather, Arteta hinted that talks between the player and the club are ongoing. Yes, there is progress with all the players. I will leave that to Andrea and the club to decide and to talk about, said Arteta during the pre-match presser. So that is Mikel Arteta's view, or what he had to say about Thomas Partey's contract. He was asked specifically that is the club ready to offer Thomas Partey a contract. He said there are talks progressing with all the players who are listed, whose contracts are running down, and you leave it to the sporting director to check it out. But if you look at the performance of Thomas Partey in recent times, especially this season, the last few months, and if you say you not extend the contract of Thomas Partey, I don't know what a big mistake Arsenal will be doing, because it will be a very, very big mistake that you will not extend the contract of Thomas Partey. Look at the performance he had for Arsenal in the 2 games versus Real Madrid. Consistency in his performance all over the season. He's had the best goal scoring season by far. That's fine in the Premier League. 4 goals in the English Premier League is best goal scoring season. What else should Thomas Partey do? He stayed fit. He stayed disciplined. What else should Thomas Partey do to get a contract extension from Arsenal? I think he's done enough, and he deserves a contract extension. And I trust that he will get at least 1 year contract extension with Arsenal Football Club. Let's talk to you about Asamoah Gyan, who has revealed that his most underrated player in Blackstars is Kojo Asamoah. He says that Kojo Asamoah there. More underrated, no papa. You people didn't see the quality, or didn't appreciate the quality Kojo Asamoah brings to the Blackstars enough. And I think it is true. He's the most, because Kojo Asamoah, it reached the point in the Blackstars he was playing left back. It reached the point he was playing as a number 10. He could play as he's a very versatile player, and any position you play him, he will deliver and deliver very well. And I'm sure Asamoah Gyan was missing him a lot of the time when he's not playing for the Blackstars. And that's the reason why he see him as the most underrated player. And then also Asamoah Gyan has revealed that his most emotional moment on the pitch was when the final whistle went against Uruguay in their 2010 FIFA World Cup quarter-final match. Gyan's penalty miss in the 2010 World Cup quarter-final against Uruguay is an infamous moment in football history, despite having another chance to face Uruguay at the 2022 World Cup. Ghana lost 2-0 with Gyan already retired before the game. That's what Asamoah Gyan had to say. He says, if I could play one more game, it would be against Uruguay. Gyan said, my most emotional moments on the pitch was when the final whistle went against Uruguay, not when I missed the penalty after the penalty shootout. He added, hey, Ghana for Asamoah Gyan. Mini Uruguay. Okay. Asamoah Gyan, they were mini Uruguay. I'm just saying if Asamoah Gyan should rise to become a coach and he coaches Blackstars to beat Uruguay to qualify for maybe a quarter-final or semi-final of the World Cup, he will be so happy because he will know that what it is revenge well given. If it's some way, do want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select when they put your pum. Yari o basto na no boga. I say bremo news kakra. Nti mo fan che o ze vim ne bibia for manam de ache. Yare pa serious but e be end nyame ne hene. E be share bi in the next one. Bye bye.